Hi, in this video we will going to look at Spring Web MVC architecture. In the previous tutorial you observe how our app behave, that is the behavior of our app. So in this tutorial we will going to look at the mechanism behind the behavior of our app that we implement in the last tutorial. So here we have a client. The client make an HTTP request. So you can see we use HTTP protocol to communicate between the Spring app and the client. So when the client make a HTTP request, we have Tomcat. Tomcat get the HTTP request. Tomcat call the Spring Boot configured servlet, which we call dispatcher servlet, and here it is. So the dispatcher servlet is the entry point of our Spring Web app. Its responsibility is to manage folder inside the Spring app. It has to find which controller action to call for the request. Okay, so the dispatcher servlet delegate the responsibility of finding the controller action to component called handler mapping. So here is handler mapping. So the dispatcher servlet need to find the view with the name that is returned by the controller. So when the handler mapping find this action associated with the request, then the dispatcher servlet will call this action from the controller. So the action will return a view name, that is a name. So when a name is returned, then the dispatcher servlet use the view resolver, a component called view resolver. Okay, so the dispatcher servlet use a component called view resolver to find the view content. So when the view content is found, then it will return to the dispatcher servlet, and then it will return the view as a response. And in case of the resource we are looking for is not available, it will return 404, that is not found, and it will find the view. The view resolver will find the view for the 404 page not found, and it will return to the dispatcher servlet. Dispatcher servlet will return it as a response to the client. So this is the Spring Web MVC architecture in detail, and let's see you in the next video in this series, Spring Framework tutorial series.